All right, hello friends. I'm Russ. I'm back with another daily draft. Still playing March of the Machine, trying to get better at Magic, trying to make the Pro Tour. So I hope you'll join me, and we'll try to do a good job with this draft and learn some stuff. Try to get better. The goal is to improve. So thanks for joining me today. I'm trying to do these daily draft videos every weekday. That's my goal. So we'll see how it goes. Ghalta and Mavren, huh? 7 mana 12/12. There's no super premium commons. I think the Fox is probably not great. Although a 3 mana 3/3 that says you can't block things might be fine in the red white deck. Whenever you attack, choose one. I'm just on green white ramp? Do I take something else? Really, the rest of this is like not exciting. I guess Furnace Kremlin is probably the best remaining card besides Ghalta and Mavren, but like I don't know, it's a 12/12. You can get to 7 mana in this format, right? Okay. We're just gonna try it. We're just gonna try to do it. I think I've drafted green white on these videos at least twice before, but so Collective Nightmare is also excellent. We could just treat this as a blank because I really don't know how realistic it is that I cast that, but I mean games do go long in this format. We're gonna go green white and maybe be punished, but we'll see. We'll see. Nothing too exciting in this pack. I've come way up on Omenhawker. This format is extremely mana hungry, and this guy being able to flip your incubate tokens and help you with transform costs and all kinds of good stuff is not bad at all. Okay, get a nice green removal spell here. I feel like every time I play this card or this card is played against me, it's a massive blowout. Just like every time. So that is the thing. What does this card actually say? So it's a 12/12 trample. When you attack, you either get a giant dinosaur where X is the greatest power among other attacking creatures. So you have to attack with a 12/12 and something else, and then you get a big dinosaur. Or you can get X 1/1 vampires. Lithomantic Barrage. Captive Weird is excellent in the blue decks. Like, really excellent. But I don't think we're going to be a blue deck. I think we're going to do silly, rampy stuff. And speaking of silly, rampy stuff, I mean, honestly, this card is not bad. Like, comes down, it makes you mana, and then eventually it's gigantic. 4 mana to not impact the board is kind of a lot. But I feel like those counters go away quickly. We're gonna try it. We're gonna do Bant ramp stuff. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, Lord have mercy. So we're gonna be base green. Surveil will help us hit land drops, find our colors, and also, not die while we try to survive long enough to play big stupid things. We're going to aggressively take basically every green dual land we see. So that second pick, -3/-3, and this Phyrexian Gargantua are looking like the disciplined choice in this seat is black something. But, maybe black green. I don't know. But in any case, we're not particularly disciplined. We're going to see how good this card is because I think it might be good. I think it might be excellent. Like, you just get to cast 7 mana spells in this format a reasonable amount of the time. So, let's try it. See if we can get some of those rampy guys, the 2/2. What the heck is that card called? I never end up picking it, which is probably why my win rate is so low. But yeah. What is that card called? Portent Tracker. Portent Tracker. So we're gonna take War Historian here. Good blocker. He just battles. This card's just excellent. Like tells them their printing champions can't attack. He's good at attacking battles. He's just beefy. He's a beefy boy. Oh boy. So if we are blue green instead of green white, what do we want here? Probably the counterspell. Like these other cards are kind of memey. But I mean, if we're meming, then then we're meming, right? We're oh my god. We're not meming. We're trying to get better at Magic. I don't think Astral Wingspan is a horrible card. I think it's like it's easy to find yourself in a spot where you can get blown out, but if you manage to get enough cheap creatures to cast this for 3 a reasonable amount of time and get an attack right away, um, I think it's a reasonable card. It's not a great card, but a reasonable card. We're gonna take the draw 2 here. We might be like base green blue or just green blue. Um, this can go find blue mana if we're green white, or can be a creature we play if we're blue green. We haven't seen any white cards, so our green white tokens theme is looking a little bit thin. We did pick up a Chomping Kavu and a Sigil Sentinel, so those go well with the plan. So we've got the start of a green white deck here. This makes any color of mana that might be playable. I've seen this card be good. I've also seen it be awful. I think this card is just 2 mana terminate a reasonable amount of the time. Certainly every time I get it played against me, I go, ooh. I mean, without anything else happening, -2, -0, flash. So, not the worst card ever printed. Well, a red card and a bunch of garbage. Angelic Intervention is quite a good trick and goes with their tokens theme. We already have a Land Cycler. We already have Flying Rhino. So I think it's the pick. Sad not to be taking a really good card here, but I think in the green-white deck, Intervention is quite strong. Take a Cosmic Hunger here. Lutri's really good, but I mean, do we get to Companion Lutri here and be 1 UU? I would really prefer to be green-white here. I really want to try to play Ghalta and Mavren. And honestly, the Botanical Brawler, Sigiled Sentinel, Chomping Kavu plan, like we're most of the way on track for that plan. Like if we take out all of these terrible blue cards except for Erixmathes, let's take him out too. We're still at 8 playables right at the beginning of pack 2. I think that's fine. There's a Portent Tracker, so we're going to take that, and I'm not going to pass it like a dum-dum head, like I usually do. ¿Por qué no los dos? Um, uh, that can't be right, can it? I don't, I don't think that's right. But also it's huge. Why do I do these things? Why do I do these things? So yeah, so we picked 2 Ghalta and Mavrens. We're gonna play both Ghalta and Mavrens. We're gonna play 17 lands. We're gonna find some land cyclers. We're gonna put the pressure on early with green-white token stuff. We're going to get ahead. We're going to try to stay ahead. And then when our opponent has exchanged all of his resources for all of our beatdown cards, our low curve beatdown cards, and we're both flooded out, I'm going to play a 12-12. I think that's a reasonable plan. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good plan, but I think it's reasonable. Playing 2 might be a bridge too far. And by might be, I mean almost certainly is a bridge too far. That being said, uh, it's gigantic. I should have looked more at the rest of that pack, but I saw another Botanical Brawler and I just snapped it off. I mean, we've got some backup cards. We've got Angelic Intervention. Like, the green-white deck is coming together. This card is excellent. It's easy to overlook how good this card is, but it just stops anything from happening. This is a pet card of mine. I don't know if it's good as I think it is, but in fact I think it's almost certainly not. But we sort of want a splash blue anyway. Like, if we could pick up a Skitty Boy, that would be great. Five Slumber Counters. And it ramps us. Like, I want to play this card. It's a Kraken. Krakens are great. How funny would it be if you played this and then rendered inert? Just remove all 5 counters, bash you for 12. Got him. It's whenever you cast a spell, any spell. You play 5 spells. It's 12-12. It's a terrible idea. Really, really terrible. Are there blue backup cards that we want to play? There's a Land Cycler. I'm going to snap that off. Probably not going to play this. We have one Rampy guy. So, how much Transform do we have? Almost none? Is Scroll Shift playable in our deck? I mean, I guess we get another backup out of stuff? It's probably closer to playable than this thing. We have almost no Transform. It's like just the Not-Vold Hermit. I mean, Wabbit puts on counters. Wabbit goes with the plan. And the art is awesome. I mean, it's like the mushroomiest Wabbit you've ever seen. If we can cut Wary Thespian, that would be great. I think we're close to having enough 2s that we don't need to play that. I'm going to take Storm the Seed Core. I'm going to try not to play it. I keep playing this card, and it keeps being bad. And then I keep playing this card. And I think the card's just bad. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's good. Like, if the board state is close to parity, it's great. If you're behind, it's like not very great. I don't know. I just feel like you set yourself up for blowouts with this card a higher percentage of the time than I'm comfortable with. I would rather be the one reacting with Cosmic Hunger or something, and not having this awful sorcery on the stack and then having them be the ones to react and blow me out. So we have a decent removal spell here. We have this thing switches. It's the Fallen Angel, the white-black Fallen Angel. We have a Billy Rider that can wear tokens. We have Invasion of Morganda, which is a fight spell that also puts a token on. We have Portent Tracker to chip away at flipping it. I mean, I think Elspeth's Spite is just better, right? Like, I know we're trying to do counters and we're trying to do all that stuff, but like, I don't have a ton of top end yet. Maybe I can get away with the Oh well, timer made my decision for me, and there's the invasion of Morganda. So we get to have our cake and eat it too. Unless I want to take another portent tracker, which I might want to take another portent tracker. But I wanted to take it last time. It puts a counter on. We're doing counter stuff. So I'm gonna take Cosmic Hunger here over Tandem Takedown. Am I actually gonna do that? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take Tandem Takedown. I don't know if it's a better card, but it's definitely a 3. And I don't have a lot of 3s right now. Herbology Instructor is great. I think it's better than War Historian here. War Historian a bit better for our curve. Herbology Instructor is just a much more powerful card, though. Ooh, that's really nice. That is really, really nice. I've actually yet to get to play with this card, but I think it's quite good. We have lots of creatures. We would like more stuff to do, but I don't think I can pass the Streetwise Negotiator. We can cut the Thespian now. There's another Negotiator? We didn't take the other... Oh, there's a Thornwood Falls, too. I mean, we're just kind of on the beatdown plan here. Could probably cut Rottentail for now. We can play it if we have to. Do we still have both of the dinosaurs in our deck? We do. We have one Portent Tracker, one Invasion. Is Invasion of Moag too much to ask for here? Probably. I think this is mostly a blank. I don't really know what the use case is for this card. I think it's just kind of bad. I don't think I'm playing Censor here. Like, I don't really have a ton of Phyrexian cards. It's just going to screw me over more than it's going to help me, I think. Knight of the New Coalition is great. Just a good card on a rate. Help us get to our dinosaurs. Maybe I should have taken that War Historian over the Herbology Instructor. It's probably wrong, but... I do wish I had another couple 3s. And I don't think I'm going to get them. This card is a beating. This card is just excellent every time I see it. Although I probably don't see it the times that it, rots in somebody's hand, but, it's magic. Is Censor better than Halo Hopper? We're not really trying to flip. Well, Assailant is a lot better than Halo Hopper, so that makes that easy. We wanted more 3s. He's a 3. He puts counters on. All is well. Ooh, and a War Historian? I think I want to play that card. I don't think I'm going to 16 lands with 2 Ghalta and Mavrens in my deck. Of course, whether one thinks there should be 2 Ghalta and Mavrens in my deck is a matter of some question. I think I'm gonna cut the Knight over the War Historian here, and we're gonna register green-white tokens with double Ghalta and Mavren. That's what we're doing, and it's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be a good time. A good time is gonna be had by all. We're gonna get to 7 lands. We're gonna make dinosaurs, just some massive dinosaurs. Yep, sand looks great. If we naturally draw lands, we can play War Historian into Kavu. If we don't, we can cycle. I have yet to see somebody resolve Ghalta and Mavren, which I think does not bode well for us in general. But you know, it's just one of those things, man. It's just one of those. Maybe we're the trendsetters. We're the ones figuring it out for everybody else. Um, really don't want to miss land drops here. I could play the 3/3, but just gonna turtle up under my Abrology Instructor. If he flips and attacks, that's fine. I've gained 3 life. Like, I'll play a 4/4 next turn. It's a little awkward though. I think if I'm him, I'm here. I'm flipping and attacking. Oh, snap block. What do you have, like Mirrodin Besiege? Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I still think it was a good block. Play 4/4. I like this card a lot. I think this card is great. The card does not attack very well. Yeah, let's just continue to use our mana well and start putting some pressure on our opponent. If he has a kill spell here, that's fine. He only gets 2 off the invasion. Could really use some lands, but we've got beefy creatures, and red-black often does not have beefy creatures. This is 5, yeah. Squee? You gonna attack? You're not gonna attack. You gotta block my chomping Kavu. It's an interesting draw. I'm very tempted to just tandem takedown and bash him for a bajillion here. Kill this thing. He can't block and activate this turn. Like, we just put him way on the back foot. He's taking 4 regardless, and another 6 if he doesn't chump block. She can chump block with Squee, but then, like, he's got 0 power on the battlefield. To cast this again is 3 mana. It's a big tax when it can't block Chomping Kavu, and I'm putting more beef on the battlefield next turn. If I ever draw a land, I can go 1/2, and then things really get spicy. Okay, great. That's a wildly good draw. Yep. All right. Got him with the beatdown plan. My mythic ranking is very sad right now. Very sad. Hopefully we can Ghalta and Mavren our way up to a better situation here. If you're here watching the video, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Trying to get better at Magic, build my arena collection. I was away from the game for about 5 years. I live in Washington State, and it was when they canceled the PPTQ system, our local scene dried up, and was away for a long time. But I'm back and excited to play, and gonna try to make the Pro Tour. So this hand's a little slow, but we are on the play. Hopefully we draw a 2-drop or a 3-drop sometime in the next 2 or 3 turns. Um, can't tell. Opponents maybe on the mulligan here? Or just noodling? Itchy nose. Hello. Let's draw a 2-drop. And then a 3-drop, and then nothing but lands for a few turns. It's probably too much to ask. Oh, alright. Asking you shall receive, I suppose. Thanks. Don't kill it. Aha. Nice. Really didn't want to let my opponent start going crazy with his own botanical brawler. Okay, a war historian is fine here. See, this is why you don't do what I'm doing. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna cut one of these after this game because what I am doing is very silly. I'm just gonna put myself way ahead here and try to put pressure on my opponent, not let them flip the invasion, hopefully. Next turn I can chomp in Kavu. Okay. Okay. So he makes a token. That becomes larger. So it's a 4/4. So if I put the counter on the Hermit, the only blocker he can block with is the 4/4. Oh, but no, it'll get another token from the Kami. So if I put it here, it gets Death Touch, and then he's got a block. I can chump that. Man, I don't know. How are the blocks here? So if I... Okay. OP doesn't think he can come back from it. All right, so maybe we only play one Ghalta and Mavren. That's probably more reasonable. How many creatures are we at? 17. Am I playing the stupid Storm the Seed Core? I'm playing the stupid Storm the Seed Core. I didn't get any of the life linkers this time around. which is kind of a bummer. The previous draft we did had multiple sanctifiers, and those guys are great. Speaking of great, this hand is great. All we need is a Cosmic Brawler. We're off to the races. Didn't get there. That's okay. Pest is quite good. So we're drawing lots of lands. Makes for good Ghalta and Mavrening. What do you have? Tandem takedown? The heck is this? Green white, 2/2 lifelink, beginning of ends each end step. If you gained life this turn, distribute that many +1/+1 counters. Wow. Well, we're just going to start beating down here. I don't think there's a terrific reason to kill that right away. If he has a removal spell, like if he has tandem takedown, I'm in big trouble. I guess I should have just Cosmic Hungered and attacked. I'm leaving myself open here to get blown out. So if he has tandem takedown, he gets 3/6 life from the shoot plus the attack, and then he gets to put on 6 +1/+1 counter. Yeah, I should have. I should have used a removal spell immediately. That was terrible. Hopefully he doesn't have it. Has to be exactly tandem takedown though. Oh god. So he's got a pump spell. That's still kind of a massive blowout for me. I'll block here. Make him use the pump spell now. He'll get 2 +1/+1 counters at the end step and probably put them on Lathiel, and then maybe I can Cosmic Hunger and kill it for 4. So this is Aerial Boost or maybe the Intervention. Okay, Intervention is fine. Goes to 3. Kills my thing. He gains 2 life. He gets 2 counters. Hopefully he puts them here. And doesn't have another trick. Wait, what just happened? Oh no, he misclicked. Alright, well I'm going to play Brawler and attack for 4. And when he attacks in next turn, I'm going to Elspeth Smite the Lathiel and then see how it goes. I can respond with Cosmic Hunger if he's got a pump spell or something. And if he taps out here to do something, I'm just going to light him up. Okay, Brawler's fine. Skywarden is fine. He doesn't attack. Okay, looks like he's out of gas. Hopefully he's not noticing that I have something. So if he trades with one of these, then he gets to put 2 counters on this thing. I'm not sure what OP's doing here. Hmm. Yeah, just some sequencing issues there from the opponent, I think. But we're 3-0 with Ghalta and Mavren, although we haven't gotten to cast them yet. This is a very fun deck. I like this deck a lot. I wonder, I have one more trick, don't I? Don't I have an Arachnids, the 2/2? I think I'm going to play this over the stupid Storm the Seed Core thing. Well, but the counters, do we have double Brawler or just one? We have double Brawler. Gosh darn it. Alright. If I die with a Storm the Seed Core in my hand, where an Arachnid's... What's that card called? Arachnoid Adaptation would have been good, then, you know, tilt. But that's okay. I think we have enough early game stuff and enough ability to get ahead that the Storm the Seed Core is going to be fine a lot of the time. This hand is kind of marginal, but I have the 3/3 on turn 2, and Plains just gives us everything we need, so we got there. Better to be lucky than good, etc., etc. With 5 lands, with access to 5 lands already, I don't think I'm... Oh, that was good for me. A counter spell and a convoke spell that he can't cast. I guess he gets to convoke next turn. He's gonna tap out, just about tap out to do it. Oh, the Halo Hopper can trade here, so maybe I am on Bullow Slinger. I was thinking that I would play Knight of the New Coalition. And maybe if they trade here, that's fine. I I think Knight is better for playing Seed Core next turn, but Bola Slinger lets me attack now. Let's err on the side of getting ahead and staying ahead. Now if he goes land, taps everything but the Halo Hopper, everything but the Preening Champion, casts this, kills that, gets in for 2. Then we untap, play the Knights. Yep. I think I just take this. The 4/4 or the Knights? I think the Knights line up better here. Because he doesn't really want to attack in with his Halo Hopper. Next turn I get to play a gigantic reach creature. Invasion of Ren, sure. Not really playing to the board, OP. So on my attack, I get to tap this, and then if he wants to block and kill the Bola Slinger, he's got to lose his Preening Champion. Although he's probably attacking with his Preening Champion this turn. If he does that, I can get in for a colossal amount of damage. So he didn't attack, which I think is wise. Make him commit his Preening Champion if he wants to block here. Does not have tricks. Play a giant thing. If I draw a land this turn, I can Storm and then still have access to Tandem Takedown and probably just kill him on the spot. What's the best thing he could have here? Like Chrome Shark into tuck this, make a 4/4 incubate token. That's not it, fam. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, I think while he's tapped out, I'm just gonna do a bajillion damage and make that huge. Alright. Storm the Seed Core was pretty good there. It was much better than the 2/2. So, yeah, so that's why we play Storm the Seed Core in our Botanical Brawler deck, I suppose. OP just spent a little bit too much time dirtling there. I think the green-white deck does a good job of punishing number 5. Do I gain a bunch of elo if I defeat number 5? I don't have any low drops, but Knight kind of does a good job of getting me caught up. I mean, not when he's got 1 drops, but okay, we gotta draw something here. Oh boy, War Historian? Nope. Okay. No attack? What was he scared of there? Elspeth's Spite, maybe? Oh, he just wanted to draw. That makes sense. Tapped out to play that, so I'm gonna Muraganda it. Why is it pausing? What does he have access to here? -3, -3? Oh no. Okay. Whew. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. If he has a land, he can flip it right away, which he does. So I'm going to see if I can set him up here for a blowout if he double blocks. I don't know if it really technically counts as a blowout, but it definitely puts me ahead on board, which is where I want to be when he's got flyers and just in general. I can flip this next turn. This is a 2-2. Flip this, kill that, or whatever he plays. He gets a land off his flippy thing. Okay. I mean, I think I have to play into removal here. I have to keep the pressure on. He's got 3 cards left, and I have stone nothing, so if I flip and kill the Sapperling token, then I can attack with a 4-4 and a 3-3. Fara's Dispersal, interesting. Okay, well, I get another 3 life. I think I'm happy to trade my 4-4 for his 2-4 flyer. That turns on attacks with this thing. Next turn I can cast and flip this. The blue-black deck just has access to so many incredibly powerful effects. Like that. So what does he get here? Meeting? Just draw 2? Okay. So if he wants to kill my Streetwise Negotiator here, he can't draw a card off his Berserker. So that's fine. Now if he has nothing and I make a 7-7 and attack this, then I get another 4-4. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I mean, if he just has some mopey little creatures in his hand, maybe I'm fine. But it's the blue-black deck. Well, she's kind of mopey to start with. What does this thing turn into? 4/4. Another target creature gets +2/+2. So I'd be attacking with a 9/9. Oh, he gets to transform it. Oh, we did it. 6, so I need to put 4 on this. Okay. Okay. Rona's ability, if I do damage to her, then it's cards in my hand, and I don't have any cards in my hand, so yeah, that works. All right. All right. We're doing stuff. Get to attack with a 9/9 every turn. I mean, until he, deadly durations it, and I just have nothing. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We have a big board presence, but OP has 4 cards in hand, so that's a little worrisome. I feel like the blue-black decks just always have it, even though that's, you know, not the case. But it feels like they always have it. Don't mouse over my Malady Invoker. We're going to put him... Gosh, so... I mean, he's a pretty good card to draw. He's very impactful. I think there's not a lot of stuff in my deck that's better for me to draw than that. Except for Ghalta and Mavren. Really? That too, huh? Let's send that to the bottom. Yep, you got me. Double tuck, huh? Ghalta and Mavren. OP drawing more cards. He gets to flip that. I am definitely willing to trade the 3/2 with either of those, and the only way for him to kill the Brawler is to put Rona in combat with it. In which case I can kill her with the flip. I think it's probably correct for my opponent to do that. Unless he has stone nothing in hand. This is a tricksy game, man. OP has seen 11 more cards than us? Alright, so I have a 3/3 versus his Saproling token and 2 cards in hand. Okay, so now he's officially ahead. Let's draw Ghalta and Mavren, shall we? You can take an attack or two like this. Only one or two, though. So you have the counter draw, too? Yeah. Okay. You got me. You got me. GG's. GG's. We just couldn't quite put the nail in the coffin. We had to get into some not super optimal attacks, and OP played well. He's definitely worthy of his number 5 on the rankings. Okay, his hand's fine. Maybe we should have played 2 Ghalta and Mavrens. Okay, so we need some creatures here. We need some stuff to do. Some beefy boys, but got some good stuff in our hand. That's a beefy boy. So I have access to 5 mana here. OOP. That's such a bad block. I mean, I guess he gets to sack it, but like... Does not seem great. Oh... So with 2 mana open, he could have the -3/-3, or he could have the 3 damage spell. Oh, he just let me flip it. He didn't chump block? That doesn't seem right. Okay. I don't I don't know what he was planning there, but I'll take it. Take all the wins I can get in this format. It has been a challenge. A lot of fun though. So 5-1. Let's see if we can trophy with this bad boy. I'm gonna jinx myself there. Knock on the old desk, but yeah. I mean, I think our deck is pretty good. Got a nice aggressive green and white tokens deck with big bomb at the top end if we can ever cast it. We have yet to cast it in 6 games, but that's magic sometimes. I managed to win the game. We drew both of them when we still had 2 in our deck and couldn't cast them. And I don't know what that says about anything apart from the fact that I'm probably very lucky. So when is the Pro Tour? I know it's in May. May 5th to the 7th, so it's coming up. Yeah. OP's mulliganing. I have a lightning bolt, so my lack of low drops is not as big of a concern. It's funny how often our hands have just kind of not had those early creatures. Well, sometimes you get lucky. Oh, don't mouse over my guy. You don't need to do that. Get your cursor off him. What is this, the minus X? The mill card? No! I don't like it. Oh, there's Ghalta and Mavren. Hiya! That was really dumb, but OP's missing lands. So I guess I just like have a 1/3 now? Man, OP is gonna play that. Well, I was just gonna storm. Oh, I wasn't gonna storm. I don't have 2 green sources. Well, I guess that makes my decision easy. Yeah, I guess with OP missing lands, we just probably just win here, given that we have multiple removal spells in hand. So let's see. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't think it's good enough, especially when we draw that. Nine trample damage. No Afara's Dispersal. No Afara's Dispersal. No Afara's Dispersal. Alright, he didn't have Afara's Dispersal. He's 1 turn away from Sunfall if he's got it. Stasis Field. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Yes, I'm sure. Wait. Oh, cause stuff went to the graveyard. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Uh Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I think we still got there. But that is embarrassing. Well, no, we didn't still get there. I mean, he's got a chump block here. And I can't use the... Yeah, okay. Well, that was embarrassing. But we finally cracked the top 1500, which is great. Oh, boy. I don't know if I've ever had that... What is it called? Disturbing Conversion? The blue... What's it called? Disturbing something. Yeah, Disturbing Conversion. I don't think I've ever had Disturbing Conversion on a creature and not had it just be basically useless from that point forward. Like, this is the first time I've had a creature where it still had, like the opportunity to have power and attack. So, I definitely wasn't thinking through what would happen. I was thinking add 1 power with the shoot spell and then he's dead. But I wonder how Tandem Takedown is worded. Can you give the creatures +1/+0 and not up to 2 target creatures you control each get +1/+0 until end of turn. They each deal damage equal to their power to another target creature, planeswalker, or battle. So if you don't have a target, you can't do it. It doesn't say up to one target creature, planeswalker, or battle. Hmm. Interesting. See, this is the kind of interaction that, you know, I don't know if I'm just not the best player in the galaxy or if it's just a difference in the way that I learn or what, but these are the kinds of interactions that I have to I feel like I have to see them once and like feel them once before I can really grok them. So, the next time I run into that situation with a disturbing conversion on my creature and I'm potentially using it as an attacker, this will hopefully be in my brain and I can remind myself that I shouldn't do what I just did. But that's what we're here for. That's why these videos exist. And if you've gotten to this point, I again thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. Um, but yeah, we're gonna keep this hand with a war historian and a bunch of removal, and hopefully get the trophy. Just trying to get better at Magic and have some great games. And that's a terrific draw. We're looking very good for our trophy here, with 2/3/3s on turns 2 and 3 and a mitt full of removal. And OP just cycling things instead of playing to the board, also good. Beatdowns. What's his best play here? Segovia? Breeding Champion? Pass with mana up and punish me for attacking? Beatdowns. Ephyrus Dispersal? The 3 damage spell? Yeah. Can't do anything about that, I don't think. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Beatdowns. So what does this say? Damage equal to its power. So that makes it very awkward with Streetwise Negotiator. Those things don't block 1/3s very well. So he's got the draw 2 here. Okay. OP has lots of cards and lots of Convoke mana here. Okay, that's mostly fine. So I'm going to attack in here. He's going to activate. He's going to go to block something. I'm going to bolt it. And I don't think he can have anything here to really blow me out. He takes 3, goes to 7. Then next turn I flip this. Kill whatever he plays. And if I draw a land, I can flip it. And then, oh gosh. That's a problem. Yikes. Um, wish this had a +1/+1 counter on it. So I'm gonna kill this shark. Why does he still have priority here? What could he have? He's only got two. So that was terrible, but I think if I don't do that, then the shark just absolutely buries me. Because shark decks tend to be built around the shark. We have some draws here. We're not totally dead to rights, but yeah, that's. So what do we need here? We need a backup card to put a counter on the Herbology Instructor, and then we can flip it and deal 4 to this thing. Or we could just draw land. Oh, frickin' bloody. It was intended. I just wanted to do some damage to it so I could get it. Oh, he's gonna 10 me here. And then even if I draw Ghalta and Mavren, I'm just about dead to the swing. 3 blockers. Oh yeah, Printing Champion is just lethal, so I need literally a removal spell. Oh, okay, okay, all right. I mean, I think I'm still dead, so I trade here. If I double block this, then we trade, and I take 7 and die. Okay. I think this should have attacked too. Oh, that was a really good draw. Better than the +2/+2. So he's got to block 4 toughness worth. So the Scald trades for either of them. Oh, Invasion of Kaladesh is pretty good here. The chump blocker is very relevant. Yo, let's go. So I kill that. He has to chump block with the Thopter. And then I kill him next turn unless he draws something? Did we just draw perfects and get there? OP brick one time? Oh, what a draw. It was meant to be. Good game. Trophy is ours. Unless he's BMing us. I don't play that, right? Like, if I play this, the only thing I do is give him an opportunity to punish us. It's ironic, but The one turn we could have cast Ghalta and Mavren in the entire league. Well, we got there, friends. We got the trophy. 7-1 deck was great. I'm gonna take a little snipperino of it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the deck and the draft and my probably terrible play. And we're gonna continue to do these. Try to do them every weekday and try to get better at Magic. And we'll go from there. Thanks a lot. Take care.